Hey, what's up, YouTube? Raindaz here, aka Louie, aka that big bad motherfucker that's gonna try to kill your ass, but I'm a little bitch because I'm trying to make a man voice and it still sound like a little motherfucking girl. But anyways, guys, today I'm bringing you an in-depth video, an examination video of whether or not Specialist gives proficiencies along with the perks it gives you. Because if you guys aren't aware, if you guys don't know, in Modern Warfare 3 there's a strike package known as Specialist, which gives you perks as kill streaks. And what they've been telling me is that along with those perks, or your kill streaks, I guess, it gives you proficiencies. Proficiencies like impact, breath, kick, stability, range, melee, or damage. But they've been telling me that as soon as you reach your specialist bonus, which is an 8 kill streak without hardline and a 7 kill streak with hardline, that it gives you proficiencies too. Of course, the proficiencies are exclusive to certain gun classes, just like speed is exclusive to the LMGs and the sniper rifles, and melee is exclusive to the SMGs, the shotguns, and the riot shield. And it's also specific to whether or not you've unlocked it or not. But anyways, I hadn't found a good video explaining to me whether or not it did, and I had been really skeptical about it because of many reasons. So I thought I'd do a video myself, and this is my take. So stay tuned to the end of the video to find out whether or not it did. It did or it does give proficiencies. I'm not gonna tell you guys, I'm a little fucking bitch. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys can find the hidden proficiency I hid in this fucking piece of shit thumbnail / pic I put together in Paint. So talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm back. Now let's first start by examining the assault rifles. So basically what I did was I grabbed the FAD, put kick on it, then I made it golden. I'm just making it golden just for contrast purposes. Just so you guys know that from now on, if a gun's golden, it's because it has a proficiency on it. Whether it be kick, impact, breath, stability, or melee. Or any other fucking proficiency you guys can think about. So what I'm testing is kick. When you're testing kick, you want to see if the bullet spread or if the recoil differentiates or what it affects. And after shooting a good 45 minutes, 50 minutes, just tearing through his fucking wall, the results were pretty conclusive. They seem to prove that with specialist bonus, you were shooting a lot more accurately than without it, and even if you didn't have kick. And then with kick, you seem to be shooting at the same in the same little triangle or little fucking square, I guess, as a specialist bonus, even if you didn't have kick, I mean quick, what the fuck am I saying? I'm fucking tired. But let's just go back to the statistics. As you can see, the FAD with kick and the FAD with specialist bonus are shooting almost identical. So now let's move on. Now what I did was I grabbed the MP5 and I put melee on it, and then again I made it golden just so you guys can see that it has a proficiency. And what I did for this test was I grabbed my second control and I put it in split screen, and I put it in tactical, and I just tried a knife at the same time. The top one is the specialist bonus and the bottom one is without anything. The top one doesn't have a proficiency either, but what I'm trying to do is I'm seeing if they're knifing faster, and as you can see, the top one is knifing faster, 0.3 of a second faster than the bottom one. And okay, for this test, now what I'm doing is I'm grabbing the same gun, but specialist bonus at the top and melee at the bottom. And as you can see, they're knifing at the same rate. What is this telling me? It's telling me that by some fucking reason, or by some fucking miracle, specialist is also giving me melee, even though I didn't have it. So now we're 2 for 2. Let's move on to our third test. For our third test, I grabbed the L86 LSW and I put speed on it. Since we're testing for speed. I'm fucking stupid. That's fucking obvious. And what I did was I did a little run. I did a little sprint to see who got to the wall faster. And after a good 30 minutes of the same ongoing approach, it seemed pretty clear. With specialist bonus and with speed, you ran the same. Then if you didn't have specialist bonus or speed, you ran a little bit slower, about 15% slower, according to reddit.com. But anyways, for our next test, what I did was I grabbed the Bear 50 cal and I put stability on it, since we're testing for, guess what, stability. And what I'm doing is I'm just trying to shoot like in the outskirts of where my reticle is like aiming to, because if you guys, when you guys use a sniper rifle, you guys should know that it tends to move like in, or sway after you hold down your L3 button like a certain amount. It'll just sway, it'll just go out of control. And I just try to shoot like in little corners, try to see like what the little zone of fire it had was, and it turned out to be a little square. And I got 3 little squares, and I tried it with 3 different varieties of the same weapon, and I approached it 3 different ways. And it seemed to be that with specialist bonus and with specialist bonus but without stability, and with stability it shot in the same little square, but yet without stability or without the specialist bonus it shot a lot bigger. That's what she said. But anyways, let's go on to our last test, which is the Spaz 12, and we're testing for range. So guess what I put on there? Fucking range. And what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to find a spot where the Spaz wouldn't be able to hit you, or wouldn't be able to affect you without range, and where it would be able to affect you with range. And since neither of them had range, I was surprised when the Spaz hit it. The Spaz hit him. I didn't think that it would have that much of an effect if supposedly we weren't getting any perks or proficiencies with them. So my final decision is, guess what? You get fucking proficiencies with your fucking perks along in Modern Warfare 3. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this motherfucking video. I hope you guys have a nice fucking day, because it's fucking chilly outside, and have a nice motherfucking weekend.